Sander, thank you for being here. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great.
I would love to talk a little bit about measurement and some new ways we're thinking about evaluating success.
We're seeing that different partners have different approach, whether it is, and some formats have nailed it better than others, right? For example, we are seeing solutions for video attention, right? For display attention, but we don't have solutions for audio attention yet, right? It's going to be very interesting to see. But there's a general trend around really how to leverage the power of data at scale to actually measure business outcomes.
I'd love to hear how you go about making sure that a brand story stays consistent as you venture into some of those new opportunities and new ways of working.
It's really about how to build brands, right? And we're really coming back, I must say, to the basis, right? But to be honest, brands, when they think about consistency, usually it's easier for them to think in consistency when it comes to brand idea, campaigns ideas. But we're moving to a space where we're actually trying to translate what this brand idea, this iconic idea, how can it be executed across different formats? So we're starting to think differently when we plan for campaigns. Instead of saying we plan for this format, we have a kind of a templatized approach, right? To how to think on how to execute a brand, right? And that falls consistently across every channel. That brings easier execution, right? So we're starting to see this shift in how this key attributes that the brand wants to stand for, how they're executed from a design, from a creative perspective.
Are there any either brand trends or maybe specific to CPG trends that you're finding surprising or that are surprising the organization?
Definitely data is becoming the biggest conversation for every brand, right? Whereas it's data from a targeting perspective, where we're starting to see the shift and the need for more, I'm going to say more precise, but more accurate targeting and more long-lasting, durable targeting. Not only that, also we're starting to see the shift from attitudinal attitudes versus behaviors, right? We know that behaviors drive consumption and attitudes don't drive consumption. The other big trend I'm seeing in brands and the role that content creators do play within our industry and the way that they can help supercharge the way our brands tell stories, right? We're having great conversation because people keep thinking that content creators are purely influencers, but that's not really the case, right? They can become your message deliveries with a creative idea, creative execution that is purely adapted to the channel.
What are we going to be talking about 3 years from now?
The reality is that I think that in a couple of years we'll be talking about how the metaverse, more importantly Web3, and the usage that brands can drive through NFTs, for instance, and how can this deliver exclusive experiences to their consumers. That's definitely going to be the next big thing.